Have you ever heard of a color so beautiful it could kill you? I'm not talking about a figure of speech. In the mid-19th century, a chemist named Carl Wilhelm Scheele created a revolutionary new pigment. Scheele's green. It was more vibrant, more electrifying than any natural dye the world had ever seen. And it quickly became the ultimate symbol of wealth and status. Imagine Victorian high society completely obsessed with this one shade of green. It was everywhere. It adorned the most exquisite dresses, was used to create lifelike artificial flowers, covered the walls of lavish homes as wallpaper, and even colored children's toys and candies. But this brilliant color held a dark, deadly secret. Scheele's green was made with arsenic. The quantities were staggering. At the peak of its popularity, a single ballroom gown could contain enough arsenic to kill 20 people. The horror first surfaced in the factories where these beautiful items were made. Young women and girls who spent their days crafting delicate green artificial flowers started falling ill. They suffered from what was terrifyingly called green vomit, and their skin would develop sores and literally rot while they were still alive. But the danger wasn't just for the workers. In glamorous ballrooms, high society ladies would suddenly collapse. It wasn't the excitement or the tight corsets causing them to faint. It was their own beautiful gowns, leaching arsenic directly into their skin as they danced and sweat. The poison caused horrific sores that looked like something from a plague. But because the color was so fashionable, doctors were slow to connect the dots between beauty and death. The threat was even more insidious because it was literally in the air people breathed. That beautiful green wallpaper that adorned the bedrooms of the wealthy, when it got damp or moldy, a chemical reaction occurred, releasing a highly toxic arsenic vapor called gaseous gas. Entire families would go to sleep in their stunning green bedrooms and never wake up. Others would suffer a slow, agonizing decline. They experienced hair loss, extreme weight loss, and eventual organ failure. The so-called experts of the day blamed everything from bad air to a case of nerves, completely missing the silent killer hiding in plain sight on their walls. The turning point finally came with the tragic, well-publicized death of a 19-year-old flower maker named Matilda Schur. Her final hours were so agonizing that newspapers documented every horrifying detail. She died screaming, her fingernails had turned green, and her eyes were tinted a sickly, haunting emerald. The public could no longer ignore the truth. Their obsession with a color had become a death sentence. The green craze vanished almost overnight. The public was horrified. People frantically tore the toxic paper off their walls and burned their expensive, deadly gowns in the streets. What was once the pinnacle of fashion was now a symbol of poison. Today, Scheele's green is a ghost of history, a chilling reminder of how desire can blind us to danger. But its deadly legacy had a lasting impact. This era of toxic fashion directly led to some of the very first consumer protection laws in history, forcing manufacturers to be more accountable for the safety of their products. It's a powerful story that proves that sometimes the things we find most beautiful can be the very things that are killing us. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating and terrifying as I did, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden corners of history. See you next time.